Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny? Coming to the plate now, James Newcomb, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Newcomb.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this kicks right
there you
off
go.
of
You're
him.
here. You're here.
And he'll reach first safely.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Turner.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. We've played it. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Newcomb, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
So striding in, Cody Bellinger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Cespedes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mets out in front, 2-1. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
J.D. Davis.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now batting, James Newcomb. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Pitch on the way.
Newcomb.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, James Newcomb. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1.
Ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. James Newcomb. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Now batting, the catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Dodgers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one.
Here now is our final line score.
Dodger Stadium on a Thursday
And now,
night. Tonight, the
your
finale of this four-game set
2019
between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan? Into the box now, James Newcomb. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Newcomb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
That misses 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Seager at second. Newcomb is over at first with one away. A bullet to first base. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Turner.
Grounded to
you're
first.
Up.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Tomas Nido flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Oh, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Noah Syndergaard.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next for the Dodgers, James Newcomb. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Newcomb.
And he lays off there 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Gonna be a tough play. Ready with another 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Full count.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. That's a strike to throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying.
At the plate, James Newcomb. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit hard up the middle. Lowry's got it. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. Safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Ready now, James Newcomb. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2, and he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice.